Hello, my name's Anita. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing an order that I placed with Red Panda beads. It's an order I placed to add some beads to my stash that I needed, so I'll be sharing that with you today. I'll have links in the description box below that'll apply to all the products unboxed today. And I'll also share with you a Red Panda beads discount for customers that sign up through my link. Alright, so let's get started. So I'm going to just take this out. Let's see what's in here. And they're pretty quick to place your order. Look at that, I got all kinds of goodies in here. In my list of items that I ordered. So we'll go through that one by one. So I've got some checkmate beads. Looks like I've got some lentils and some beam beads. And I also have some infinity beads, so all kinds of goodies. So let me take these out one by one and I'll go over these with you. All right, the first bead I'm going to show you, these are called infinity beads. They measure 4 by 8 millimeter, and this is a jet black. And this particular tube, it's a 7.5 gram tube, and you get approximately 90 pieces. So I'll just take a few out to show you up close what an infinity bead looks like. And as you can see, it's shaped kind of like an 8, very uniform, and it's got the 2 holes. Very pretty. So I've got these particular beads in 4 different colors. So these are the jet black. I'll set these here. Then I've got a tube in, this is a pastel turquoise color, and you might be able to see the infinity shape easier by seeing the blue. This is kind of like a sky blue, just beautiful. As you can see, the hole runs through the center like that. And the next tube I've got is in a, let's see, I've got 2 different shades of white. This is a pastel white color, also an infinity bead. So I've got a few of those. And I'll be making, I believe it was a bracelet that needed this particular shape that I didn't have, so I'll be making a bracelet with these in the near future. And then the other color I have, this is a pastel light cream or off-white color. And as you can see, it's just slightly darker than the white. They have a nice luster to them, just beautiful. Again, these are 4 by 8 millimeter in size, and approximately 90 to the tube. And then the last color I've got in the infinity, this is kind of a dark brown bronze color. Very pretty. So those are the infinity beads I ordered in the 5 different colors. Now we're going to go on to my QuadraLentils. So let me set these aside. In the QuadraLentils, I've got several colors here, and they come in a 25 count bag. The QuadraLentil has 4 holes, and I've got 2 bags of this particular color, which this is a metallic suede dark forest. And as you can see, the 4 holes there, I'll take one out to show you. And it's kind of a flat shape, slightly domed. And I believe these are probably a 6 millimeter. I'm not seeing a measurement on here, but just by looking at them, it looks like about a 6 millimeter bead. So I've got 2 bags of these in the forest green. And then I have another 2 bags that I ordered. And these are kind of a cream color. Very pretty. And these are not QuadraLentils. These are 2-hole lentils. So that there's a big difference here. So there's only 2 holes in these, and I needed some 2-hole lentils, which I did not have. So that's what these are, and kind of a cream color. Very pretty. So that's the 2-hole, and then the rest of these are 4-hole. So I got 2 bags in the royal blue. Very pretty. There's my royal blue QuadraLentil. It's nice to have different color palettes, you know, for when you want to do a multi-hole bead project. I like to have a few choices. Now I really love this color. It reminds me of sunflowers. So I've got 2 bags in this bright yellow. This is called Opaque Sunflower Yellow, and it sure reminds me of a sunflower. Aren't those beautiful? Let's take these out. Just gorgeous. So there's 2 more bags in the purple color, and these are called Metallic Suede Purple. Again, they look like the eggplant color. They're very deep, dark purple. So I am going to have lots of fun working with these beads. So these are all of the QuadraLentil beads that I ordered. So I'll set these aside, and then I'll get everything arranged once I've shown you everything. Next, I'm going to show you the bar beads. They're called Checkmate beam beads, and they have beam beads with the 2 holes, and they have beam beads with the 3 holes. So it depends on the pattern that you're doing. These particular ones, I've got 2 bags of this blue, and this is called, I believe, Saturated Metallic Airy Blue. And they're not very big. These are 3 by 10 millimeter is the measurement on these. So they've got the 2-hole, elongated, they're flat, and very uniform. Just beautiful. So I bought these in different colors. So there is the blue color. Then I wanted something with some earth tones. So I've got 2 bags of these. This kind of has a shade of little hints of brown and almost like a pink or mauve color. These are called Topaz Pink, it looks like, is what this one is. I'll show you that up close. It's got kind of a little subtle hints of brown mixed in with the mauve pink color. All right, so there's those. Then I've got 2 other bags here. These are more of a opaque pink or rose color. You can they've got a little bit more transparency to them. So we'll pull these out. You can barely see the hole. It's almost the same color as my finger. So that's these, kind of a very light rose color. So now I've got 2 other ones here. This is a little more of a cream color in the 2-hole version. So we'll pull one of these out. Very cute. And then I've got one more color in the Hematite as well in the bar bead. Take these out, and then I'll show you the 3-hole bar beads, or beam beads as they call them. It depends, I guess, what vendor you're getting these from. Sometimes they're called bar beads, sometimes they're called beam beads. So, you know, if you don't find it under one name, you can search under another and you'll most likely find these. But they are Checkmate. Now, these here I'm going to show you are the 3-hole version. And these have 3 by 10 millimeter is the measurement. Now this is that light blue color. It's a saturated metallic sky blue, I believe. Let's see. 3 by 10. Yeah, this is the saturated Airy blue as well. And I'll pull one of these out. So these are nice for when you're doing, like, maybe you have a multi-strand bracelet, you need something with 3 holes. This comes in handy. Or you might be doing a necklace that you'll need this for a particular pattern. So there you have these in the blue version. Just beautiful. Then I got, these are not quite black and not quite gray. I believe they're calling these Sharkskin, metallic Sharkskin for these 3-hole beam beads. I'll pull one out so you can see it up close. It's kind of a neutral grayish color. So that is a 3-hole Checkmate beam bead in Sharkskin. And then the last bag of 3-hole are in a basic white. It has a nice shine to it. And as I mentioned, you get 25 per bag on this. So I wanted to stock up, so I got 2 bags of each. That way I don't run out if I'm doing a particular pattern. All right, so we're going to go on to the last category that I ordered, and that is the Magatama. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Magatama beads. So I've got, these are Toho Magatamas, and there's 5 grams per bag, and I've got 4 different colors that I ordered. So the first one is a Mauve Mocha. Let's see if I can tell which one that is. Okay, interesting. So this is the TM3703 is the Mauve Mocha, color Mauve Mocha, 5 grams, very pretty. It's almost like a an iris, purple iris color. I see some browns and eggplants and mauve colors. So that's what these look like, the Magatama beads. And they're kind of, if I put one on a needle, you'll see the shape. They're kind of like mini drop beads. The hole is kind of near the top, and you have a fatter bottom on the bead. So there you have it. That's what a Magatama bead looks like. Very pretty. All right, I'll show you. I've got this particular bead that I ordered in 3 other colors. I've got it in a, let's see, it looks like a metallic, no, this is wisteria, pale wisteria. This is really pretty. It's got such a nice shine to it, and it's almost like a grayish lavender color. Imagine the wisteria flowers. This is kind of what I think about when I see these. Just beautiful. So there's the Magatama bead in that particular color, and then I'll show you the last 2. This next color is a metallic iris brown. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Nice earth tone with the nice kind of coppery brown bronze color. Very pretty. And then I've got one more to show you, and we'll wrap this video up. For the last color selection in the Magatama bead, this is a metallic grape. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that bright, shiny color. It's got an iridescent look to it. Just beautiful. All right, this wraps it up. So let me get these all arranged and we'll wrap up this video. All right, so this wraps up our unboxing for Red Panda, my recent order, and they gave me a free beading needle with that order. Isn't that kind of cool? Most of these vendors are nice and give you free gifts, so it's always nice to get those. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and thanks for joining me. I'll have links in the description box with all the products unboxed today, and I'll also have a discount code for Red Panda if you'd like to place an order with them. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. And thanks to all of you that are subscribers and you keep coming back to comment on my videos. I really do appreciate you coming back. I have a website where I sell my jewelry, so you'll see a link to that, and check it out because I always upload new products that I've made, or new bracelets, new necklaces, earrings, etc. And you'll see some great prices on there when I have my yearly sales. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Happy beading, and I'll see you next time.